welcome to a Sting matinee performance. Your U13B Ottawa Sting facing off against the Clarence-Rockland Crush this afternoon. We are missing some players today and have some call-ups on the team. We have Zaid, Edouard, and Teo joining us. So welcome to those boys and anybody tuning in to watch. We have 3 referees on the ice, and we see no green armbands today. So that's a unique circumstance, I think. We've seen a lot of young, upcoming referees in our games lately. All been good games. And this week, we're ready to go. Puck will drop in a second. Puck is won by Robbie. Back to Jack. Jack on the boards, up to Fergus. Fergus trying to poke it through to Robbie. Doesn't get it, but Gavin's going to pick that up. Through at center ice, missing Robbie. Over to 29. That's Teo touching the puck. Up. Gavin on a touch. Called offside. Clarence will clear it out. Robbie trying to challenge. Robbie going through center ice. In across the blue with Gavin. Stripped by Clarence. Player goes down on the boards, and Fergus will pick up the puck. But loose puck comes out. Clarence-Rockland into the zone. Jack back to pick that off. Fergus working the boards. Loose puck comes out. Jack skating it up. Jack looks for the pass. Goes through Zaid. Oh, the two of them collide and go down. Boys changing, and I'm going to have to scramble here. Oh, Liam with a beautiful steal. He's going to go in. Liam all alone. Deeks shoots. Hits the post. Deflected off of the boards. Luke picks it up. In behind the net is Liam. Liam tries to backhand it. Nope, going to go deep back both ways. 2 players on him, and Liam loses that puck. Puck will come out. Luke working it at the blue line. Luke cycles back with it. In beside, that's Marco up to Mason. Mason to Liam. Liam breaking in on the right. Takes a loose shot. Pad save, loose puck. Trapped and covered. Okay, got it. Yeah, okay, thanks so much. And Clarence comes up with that face-off. Clarence-Rockland's going to break that out. Number 4 skating it up past the benches. Deeks around Connor and goes in to the corner. Trying to center a pass, but deflected to the other corner. Maddie's there. Maddie over to George, our call-up for the day. Maddie's going to skate it up the wing. Gets stopped at the red line. George there to help. George and Maddie. Working it 2. We got 3-on-2. Clarence-Rockland. They're going to come out with it. Cross center ice over to Alex. Alex across the red line. He dumps. Bobbling puck. That allows 5 Sting players to go change. Total clearing coming out. Rockland's slow to get going, which is to our advantage. Gavin almost stripping that puck. Number 4, Clarence, gets stripped finally by Edouard. And Fergus will break it up the left wing. He's going to deke. Try to go through the center in the slot, looking for his pass. Fergus deeks, looks through the legs, and a pad saving behind the net. Gavin chips it out in front, no one there. And Clarence-Rockland Crush will bring it up the wing through the red line. Continuing up. There goes down. Oh, puck comes back along the boards, out of view. Gavin dumps it into the corner. Goalie will play it behind the net. Does not. Chips it back the other way, wrapping it. Fergus goes in to grab it. Fergus with some speed, going in behind the net. Oh, loses possession. Goes back to grab it. Fergus gets stripped by 2 Crush players. And they wrap it around in the corner. Gavin goes over to retrieve. Gavin pushes his way through, but Clarence will get that. Chip it to the blue line. Not out, says the ref. Now it's out. Jack goes at it to Fergus. Fergus back in again. Fergus deking, looking, tries to pass, but that's broken up. Robbie goes in to help. Lifts that stick. Robbie in the corner. Fergus. Robbie in the center. Slot. Robbie's got the shot. Fans on it. Loses, unfortunately. And puck will come all the way down the ice. Beside the net, we're going to get an icing call. And it will be a face-off in the Clarence-Rockland Crush zone to the right of the goalie. New lines, Liam, Mason, Zaid on the ice with Marco touching the puck. Shot, wide. Mason on the boards. Crush, get it up to center ice. Luke trying to intervene, but the puck gets through. Marco racing back. It's a foot race to the corner. Swiping in behind the net. Liam's there in the corner, trying to feed it up to Mason. Liam and Mason on the boards. Mason's got it. Mason through center. Breaks in. Zaid touching it. Working. Zaid centers. A little high. Would have been a high sticking to Liam. And it goes back up the boards. Crush through. Centering pass. Broken up by Luke. Luke's got position. Goes up off the boards. Zane missing. Off of Liam's shins. Marco goes. He takes that. Mason now. Up just a long shot past Zaid. Crush trying to tip it back, but Liam capitalizes. He's in. Deeks through the legs. Liam goes. Stripped. Second shot from Mason. And a wow, chest save. Beautiful reaction by the goalie on a really dangerous play by the Sting. 5:08 left in the first period. No score. And George will take the face-off with Maddie and Alex. George kicks it through, and Crush recover. Crush, don't get it out. Kieran keeps it in. George slaps at it behind the net. George working behind the net, looking for his options. George works over to Alex. George again behind the net. George Deeks. George puts it out, tries to get it to Alex in the slot, doesn't go. Crush, get enough time to bring it up the wing. Crush will skate it through. Into the corner, through Connor. No, he interrupts that one. Connor stops it. Alex got a stick on it. Alex deflected up. Maddie breaking in now. Maddie's going to tie them up so Sting can change. Crush grab it, and they're going to return. Boys coming on the ice. Broken up by Robbie. Gavin too. Robbie on the bench. Gavin now. Gavin's going through the red line. Gavin chips, goes around the player into the corner. Gavin behind the net, tries to center. Robbie behind the net to Fergus. Interrupted. Crush return. This time it's Robbie. Robbie goes in with Gavin. Robbie Deeks. Robbie shot. Chest save. Goalie grabs and holds on. .353 left in the first. Puck drop to Robbie coming up. Crush recover. Crush, wrap it. Round to the wingman who's going to go. Edouard there. Sorry, that's Teo. Teo's there. Gavin on the boards. Pulled down or fell. And Robbie will get it up. Liam coming in, interrupting that clearing attempt. Liam gets a shot off the crossbar this time. That's 2 off of the pipes today. And number 14, so I've been informed that's Edouard. Apologies. Edouard skating around. And Liam comes back to get that at the red line. It's Mason this time, bringing it in through the blue line. Mason goes in. Liam helping out. Liam from the corner. Gets stripped. Jack comes to grab it. Swipes. Nice touch. Edouard going to grab it. Up off the boards and through. Teo. Jack comes back to help. Player makes it. Shot. Goalie's there. Mason stops that puck from going in. Nikhil gets across. And this time it's Edouard will carry that up. Over to Liam. Liam to Mason. Mason in. Shot low. Flips up and it's going to be a chest save for the Crush. So Nikhil looking good on his first save, but then a bobbling puck on that rebound attempt. Mason there to cover. Nicely played by the team, covering each other and being puck aware. George comes for the face-off. And whistled. We're going to have to do this all over again. Crush being instructed to change their players. George tries to force it through and takes a shot. It goes wide to the corner. Alex is there and misses. And now Crush will break out. Luke challenging. Tied up. There's a call coming against Luke. And that's going to be a call for hooking as he tries to tie up his player and effectively does tie him up down to the ice. We have 1:58 left in the period with 2 minutes to serve on that penalty. So the next two should be shorthanded for the Sting. George will take the face-off. Alex lining up with Marco to his right. Clarification just from the board here as Mark and Corey get sorted out. And Matty gets a stick on that with a big slapper down, dumps it all the way down to the goalie. Goalie stops it, decides to go back to his position. Crush will bring it up. Matty almost interrupting that one. George now on it. Just can't get a stick on. Puck goes into the corner. Round behind the net. Connor looks, wraps it around. High up the glass. Doesn't get out. Shot coming low. Marco kicks it in behind the net. Player goes down. This time it's Matty on the boards. Matty will have some time. He's going to get it out. And doesn't quite get it past the red line, but at least enough times. Crush go for a change. Marco's got time. He makes it up. Matty swipes at it. Doesn't go deep enough. Matty takes another swipe. George now. Marco. Confusion. Deke. George finally gets a stick on. He's going to go long and wide all the way down the ice. No icing, of course, as we kill this penalty off. Goalie plays it. Defender comes back to grab it. Crush coming up with speed in across the red line. Passes wide, misses the mark. Edward kicks that one out. Well, Alex chases. A little pressure. Robbie on the boards. This time, Edward doesn't get it up and through. Crush will get in. Claude, 21. Back to 9. Centering pass goes wide. Misses. Alex swipes. He gets it. Just enough touch in a nice direction. Going to get 4 new Sting players on the ice with 24 seconds left to play. No score. Almost got caught on the forecheck with Robbie going in deep. Here come the Crush in. Going to deke to the left. Missing Marco. Deke back. Robbie picks it up. Robbie's got 7 seconds. Takes a shot as the coaches call it down, and we get a buzzer. Good loud communication coming from the Sting bench calling the time left. So we'll go to 10 more minutes in the second period. 1 second remaining in the penalties, so Luke will have to begin the game, begin the period from the box. Coaching staff will adjust the lines for that eventuality in 1 second. Crush give a cheer and they're ready to go. Coach Trevor gives a hand clap. And we're ready to go too. Liam will take the first face-off while we wait for Luke to come back on the ice. So we're going to send out Edouard. And puck comes back to Mason. Mason backhands it past Edouard out the blue line. Liam's going to collect that puck and skate it through. Liam goes in. We have 5 players on the ice now. High shot, chest save to the corner. Loose puck in front. Luke trying to get it. Edward now swiping, can't get it. Lead pass is going to go. Marco, tries and takes an attempt. Shot going. Pad save to the corner. Marco swiping again. Marco up the boards now to the point. Shot coming. Through traffic, goes in behind the net. Second chance, through the crease. Over the other side. Third chance, down into the corner. Centering pass, Nikhil grabs that and crouches down to cover. Whistle, and we'll have a face-off. Sting change all 5. Connor will be last to take his position. Face-off almost goes dangerously close to the crease. Connor gets at the corner. Up to Alex. Alex can't get enough weight on it to get it through. Edouard up to Maddie. Oh no, sorry, that was Kieran. Kieran up to Maddie. Kieran trying to block that with his hand. Doesn't grab it, so it's going to go back and Connor will retrieve it. Connor's going to skate behind the net. Goes up to Alex. Alex goes center ice to Maddie. Nice lead pass. Maddie going to the right. Trying to backhand it to the slot. Broken up. Kieran keeps it in. Kieran over the boards. Alex chasing. Alex swipes twice. Crush get it out. Down the ice. Through Connor into the corner behind the nets. Kieran goes. Centering pass. Connor interrupts it twice. And now over to Alex. Alex up to the point. Shot goes wide. Well wide into the corner. Number 22 centers it right through the crease. Over to the other boards. Connor behind the net. George going to help. Lots of time and space. Be smart. Be smart. They go behind the net over to Kieran. Kieran pokes. Kieran gets. Maddie. He goes cross ice dangerously. Almost hits Alex, but that's grabbed. Backhander. Stick saved by Nikhil. Alex puts the muscle on to get that out past the blue line. Crush will clear the zone. Not yet. And that's an offside. The boys, refs did not see that. They dumped in before they cleared. Wraparound attempt didn't go, and this time it's George will try to carry it up past the ref. He's blocked. Connor, next try. He goes up past the point, stopped by the feet, and again dumped in before the guys clear. Now finally we get onside and lose it through the neutral zone. Crusher going to go back in again. Kieran retrieving that puck. Kieran going behind the net. Funny bounce off the boards. That was a skate save by George. Kieran takes a player down. Kieran gets slapped at. We're going to get maybe a couple coincidentals here. We're going to send number 9 on the crush to the box. And the box open for Kieran on the retaliatory, or vice versa. I'm not sure which came first. We're going to play some 4-on-4 hockey, I think. Once the scorekeeper can get it up on the board. Yeah, we see it now. 6:53 left to play in the second period. 4-on-4 hockey. Sorry, it'll be 5-on-5 with coincidentals. 5-on-5. So Robbie is taking the face-off with Fergus. Crush win it. Back to the point. Across the other point. Shot high. And finds the net. A goal coming in, high shot from the point. Lofty and dropping down just enough to grab the net on the way in. Sting will change all 5 players. Crush not. Boys will stay in the box, and Liam will take the face-off. Comes back to the Sting side. Crush dump it into the corner. Wraps around. Luke. Luke challenged. Gets it to Edouard. Crushing behind our net. Deking. Bringing it back to the point. Shot goes wide. Backhander second chance. Off the side of the net. Swiping players down. And McKeel gets a second push to the back of the head, I think, as the Crush player tries to get up. Ref didn't see that one. .6:16 remaining. George will face off. George gets a second shot. Shot coming wide. Maddie picks it up. Maddie dekes into the corner. Gets it out to center ice. Crush Drouin throws that into the corner. And Jack goes. Jack over to Connor. Connor. Dekes doesn't get it through to his man. Goes back to the corner again. This time the man, Alex, gets it up. Lead pass to Maddie. Right on the money. But stripped. And Crush will go in again. Funny shot goes in. Saved to the corner. Second chance. Saved. Jack. Jack to Alex. Alex doesn't get it through the point. Back to the corner. Connor. Connor behind the net. Backhands. Maddie going. Maddie wraps it the other way. Jack chasing. George tries twice to backhand it. This time he'll carry it up. George has a bit of space. Gets called wheels from the bench. He's going to go. George goes to the right wing. George goes to the center. Backhands, loses control of that as it goes to the corner. Alex looks for centering pass off a player in the air. Alex, second chance. Through Maddie's stick as he's lifted. Crush grab. George back to the corner. George poking at it. Sting will get a change. Crush will regain and get it out past the blue line to Connor. Connor backhands to Fergus. Fergus looks. He cycles back. Fergus, he decides to try to dump. Goes off a player. Recovers. Fergus just can't get on that one. Just up the wing. Goes down. Connor will grab it. Going to skate behind the net and around. Connor dekes. Looks for Fergus. Misses him. Long shot from the point. Deflected. Stick save. Oh, across the net. Together. Dangerous. Fergus pokes. He gets it. He's going to get a rush. He sees Gavin. Decides to go with the speed he's got. Fergus goes in. Shot. Goes wide. Or saved. Couldn't see. Goes behind. Fergus recovers his own shot. Fergus circles around. And he's stripped. Long shot. It's going to make it all the way down the ice to McKeel. McKeel plays. High shot. All the way up to the red line. Gavin's there. Players hauled down. Fergus and Robbie then recovering that together. Robbie with it. Robbie dekes, goes through center ice. Robbie goes in. But they're going to have to clear. Gavin on the boards. Chipped up. Edouard poking at it. Robbie's there to help in the back check. Player goes down. In unintentional trip's going to get a call. So we're going to see Marco go to the box. The original penalty has long expired, but the boys unable to join the ice until a whistle. And oh no, we're not seeing a tripping call. Must have been offside when the puck came out. He put his hand up. So we'll be 5-on-5 hockey, no penalties. Teo on it behind the net. Shot, bad save, loose puck in front. Everybody's scrambling. Players down. McKeel covers up. Liam will take the face off. Liam whips it to Jack. Jack slaps out to the point. Puck comes out. That's Edouard's going to pick that up. Edouard goes in. Dekes goes centering attempt. Liam goes to grab it in the corner. Liam shakes a shot. It's in the net. High side over the goalie's left shoulder. Score already on the board. We got a 1-1 hockey game. Shot from Liam. Potentially unassisted. Sting players will stay on the ice. Liam takes the face off. Liam to Mason. Mason pushes through. Liam skates in, stripped. That's Teo taking a slap at it. Edouard, and Crush wrapped that all the way around to the bench. This time Mason just misses, so Liam, he dumps it in. Boys clear. Boys are going to change some of their players. Forecheck is Mason. Teo covering defense. Puck goes down, wrap around behind our net. Jack gets there first. Oh, stripped, and this time it's going to be Teo up to Alex. Alex brings it out. Crush. Back check from Teo. Long shot, deflected in a weird way. High stick. Puck goes to the corner. Alex touches it enough to get that out. And Crush number 11 will play that over to 24. Dump in, through. Teo up to Alex. Alex across the red line. Loses it in his own feet. Crush going back in. On the boards. George working it. Gets through the player. George looks for the long pass. Lead pass out to Maddie. He's alone. Maddie gets stripped on that back check. Long pass. Lead to the player coming off. Deke. And a goal. Well, the Sting defenders did not see the line change happening. And so now we have a 2-1 hockey game. 2-1 for the Crush. Robbie at center ice with Gavin and Fergus. Crush win it. Robbie chasing in. Crush dump to the corner. Kieran wins the foot race. He gets it over to Fergus. Fergus on the boards. Backhands it to Robbie. Trying to reach with a skate. He's going to have to go back to collect. Robbie Deeks looks. Goes across to Gavin. Oh, just an inch off the tip of Gavin's stick. Gavin on the boards to try to pressure. Connor now too. Connor working it. Connor and Gavin working a player. From the corner, centering pass. Handled, shot, through, stick save. Loose puck. Fergus on it. Robbie on it. Robbie takes it to the boards. Robbie has to deke. He goes long looking for Gavin. Doesn't hit with a deflection off of a player's stick. Goes high and down the ice. No icing on that. Gavin into challenge. Now Fergus. No, sorry, Robbie's there. Robbie on the boards. Up the boards to Luke. Luke down the boards to Robbie. Robbie working the boards. And Crush recover. Crush breaking out. They go cross ice to the bench. Fergus tries to strip. Crush will break in. Through Marco, through Luke. Player goes down diving. Robbie grabs it. Robbie will go back. Circles behind the net. Someone's lost a stick in this play. Shot from the point, high. McKeel punches at it and saves it. Fergus just touching it. He's going to grab, and we run out of time in the second period. So the score is 2-1 Crush. End of the second after 20 minutes of play. Jack Stewart, number 92, wearing the Ice Captain C on his jersey this week. Having the duties to give the pep talk in the locker room and helping out with some practice activities. Making sure things run smoothly. Coach Trevor giving instructions. Crusher ready to go. "12 minutes to play. Let's go Sting." Liam on the dot. Liam pushes it through. Goes through the legs, into the corner, chasing his own puck. Loses position on that. Over to Mason in the corner. Mason centers, but that's stopped. Crush skate out. Crush center ice through, stopped. This time it's Edouard going in. Edouard Deeks goes to the boards. Loses his footing, goes in head first. He's okay. Liam grabs it, deking, shooting, high. Stick save, second chance. Edouard, shot, saved. Mason there trying to collect anything he could, but I think it was trapped and stopped. Whistle blown, and we'll do a face-off. George for the face-off with Maddie and Alex. George loses it through his legs. Maddie recovers. Maddie to the boards. Maddie in the corner still, kicking at it on the stick. Out positions. Puck comes out to the center, and Crush will skate. Crush, Deeks, doesn't work. Jack takes it. Centering shot, off the side of the net. Behind the net now. It's Teo. Teo trying to work. George trying to help. Sting down. Covering up, no whistle. Loose puck, scramble. Finally a whistle and a push. Back and forth. And we're going to send a Crush player to the box. Probably on either the final push or maybe some poking during the stoppage while the goalie had it covered. Not sure. We're going to see... that body contact, I think, was the sign. So that's the push after the whistle. George will face off. Down in the Crush end. George slaps at it, gets it over Maddie's stick. Maddie doesn't quite control. Over to Alex. Alex in the corner. Centering off of the skate. Behind the net. Behind the net, rips it. Long, just missing... who was that? Teo trying to grab it. That goes deep to Nikhil. Nikhil to Teo. Just off his stick. Teo looking, just missing his target, and Maddie. Maddie's going to skate to the board to touch it. He goes to himself off the boards. Maddie killing time. Backhanding it, trying to go to the center. He goes. George is there. Shot. Pad save and covered up by the goalie and a whistle. Nice vision by Maddie to try to center that just as George was coming in. So that kills 30 seconds of the penalty for the Crush. And Robbie will face off. Crush regain it, and they're going to fire high and long. That's going to go all the way down the ice. No whistle, of course, on the penalty kill. Nikhil plays it and just stops it behind the net. Connor grabs. He goes backhands it up to Robbie. Robbie to Fergus. Fergus to Gavin. Gavin at center ice. Gavin goes left, right, center. Robbie, deking, shot. High shot, scores! And that might have just been out of camera. Apologies as I panned. But that was Fergus to Gavin. Gavin deking. Gavin to Robbie. Robbie high shot, flipping it right over top of the goalie's shoulder in the net. That's Robbie muscling his way through the face-off, but Crush regain it. Crush trying to pass through. Get it again through the sticks. Crush from the corner. Centering shot. Pad save. Connor. Gavin. Gavin on the boards. Gavin up to Fergus. Fergus, long lead. He goes. Deeks right. Fergus with speed. Fergus working on the shot. Pad save. Loose. Crush up the boards. Center ice. Crush. Long lead. Beautiful pass. Luke trying to grab. Misses that one. Centering. Sting sticks on it. Luke now. Luke gets it up to Robbie. Robbie cross ice to Fergus. Fergus touching. Fergus will go. Recovering his own interference. Nope, that's going to be across the blue line. Kieran trying to swing at it. Crush get a little bit of time and space. Oh, nearly picked off by Mason. Crush going in on the right wing. Down into the corner. Luke pokes at it. Liam pokes at it. Luke again in the corner. Luke finally gets that up to Edouard. Edouard gets it up across the line to Mason. Mason through center ice. Mason goes to the right wing. Liam with them. Ball was a shot. High lofty. It kind of just ends up being in the chest of the Crush goalie. And whistle's blown. We're going to get a face-off to the goalie's left. Liam comes in for that face-off. Crush push it through. They're going to recover it. Luke, he grabs it. Luke deflected up off the glass, missing the ref, fortunately. Liam, shot off a shin pad to the corner. Mason centering pass to Liam. Ends up backing behind the net and around to the corner. Crush will skate this up. And they end up dumping. No ice. Luke behind the net. Over to Mason on the boards. Mason to Liam. Liam to lose control, skating across the blue line. This time Mason gets that rebound. Mason beside the net. Tight angle, side of the net. Loose puck. Liam slapping at it. Mason behind the net. Mason working behind the net. Liam there too. Mason. Crush. Edouard punches at it. Wrap around from Crush. Comes up. Marco gets there. Marco slapper. Shin guard save. Puck comes out offside. So, boys have to regroup. There's Liam. He's going to recover that when he goes in with Mason. Liam goes wide with Mason. Shot deflected off a stick. Liam centering to Mason. Mason glove save. The frustration on Mason's face. Shaking his head. He put it just in the right place, but for an inch. And we have a trapper save. Getting some congratulations from the Crush players. George will face off. Matty to his right. Alex to his left. Crush get it and push it through George's legs. Matty recovers and shoots it wide to the corner. Alex goes. Alex slaps at it. Bobbling along the boards now. Crush. They'll skate it out. Matty coming back on the back check. Jack trying shot. Pad save. Loose puck. Loose puck. Crush. Second, third chance. Loose puck again. Diving save by Nikhil. Third save by Nikhil. Behind the net. Finally, George collects. Up to Alex. Alex is going to break out. He's going to wait for George to get on side. George goes a little bit too fast as Alex hesitates. And Crush grabbed that. George goes for a change. Matty comes in against the boards to try to hold it in, which he does. Gets that down to behind the net. Crush go alone. Robbie pressuring. He gets that. He's in the corner now. But the puck comes up the boards. Cross ice clearing. Up through the red line. Jack with a stick on that. Little touch goes to Matty. Matty now. He's going to dump. Matty goes for a change. Gavin comes in behind the net to grab it. Gavin centering. No, goes off the back of the net. Second backhand. Gavin backhand again. Gavin trying to retrieve. This time Fergus. He picks it up. He goes to the corner. Fergus just off his stick. Out of reach. Crush get enough on that. They get up to the point. Jack goes down. And that's Teo coming over to save the day. Robbie goes across to the bench where Gavin's waiting for it. Gavin goes to Fergus. He breaks in. Goes wide around two players. Fergus, he's hauled down on a trip. Still gets a stick on it. This time it's Gavin. He goes back through center ice. Crush get their stick on it. The whistle's blown. We got a trip coming. Sting will get a power play. 5:49 left to play in the third period. 2-2 hockey game. Crush number 5 taking that 2-minute minor. Robbie for the face-off. Fergus to his right, Gavin to his left. No winner. Robbie finally gets it at his feet. Robbie looks, skates around, he's got time. Robbie wraps it around, misses Fergus. Kieran goes to get it, gets a touch on it, tries to push it through the player and goes. Recovers to Fergus. Fergus on the boards. Fergus goes back to Kieran. He's knocked down. No other play. Centering shot comes. Gavin got a stick on it. It goes behind the net to the corner. Gavin deking. Gavin going. Under pressure. Gavin going back and forth and back and forth. Gavin still back and forth. He gets up to the point to Connor. Kieran's there to help. Goes across off of Connor's stick. And then his skate. Crush will get a dump. They go long. Crush goes. It wraps around behind the Sting net. Connor goes back. Sting will change some players. Long lead pass up to Fergus. Fergus will go in the right wing. Across the blue line. He stops. Goes back across the point to Connor, who asked for it. Connor slaps at it. Low on the ice. Stop. Liam. Rebound. Gets that shot and scores. I think it actually stopped on Liam's skates, and Liam got his own chance when the goalie was confused and didn't actually receive the shot from the point. So that'll be a goal from. Beautiful shot. Beautiful pass too, yeah. So well played, Sting. 3-2 hockey game. I think we'll call that a goal from Liam, assist from Connor, and assist from Fergus, probably. Liam on the face-off, gets it back to Marco. Marco slaps it off the boards to Mason. Mason across the blue line. Mason to the corner. Mason trying to get it across, goes behind the net. Crushing behind the net. And Edouard goes in, pins the player in. Over to Mason. Mason on the stick, backhands it through the crease. Liam rushing to get there. He does. He gets there first. Takes the right position. Edouard helping. Liam again recovers. Liam's going to get it. Deeks goes in behind the net. Liam taking time. Goes back the other way. Liam looking. Liam. Oh, and on a deflection that comes up to the point. Luke gets there first, though. He wraps it to the corner. Down behind the net. Edouard's got it. Up to Marco. Marco from the point. Slapper. Fanned on it a little, but didn't get all his muscle. So the Crush will bring that out. They get across the blue line. Cross ice. Luke disrupts. Luke slaps through past the ref. Edouard picks it up. Edouard with Liam. Edouard takes a centering shot to Liam. Liam backhanded third goal. Liam with the hat trick. Beautiful assist from Edouard coming in down the line. Crush players given a team hug and some fist bumps down the ice. They go. 4-2 is the score. 3 minutes, 49 seconds left to play. George at center ice with Maddie and Alex, Jack and Teo on defense. Center ice, Crush will skate across the blue line through 3 players, and they get to the wing. Back over to Teo. Teo wraps around Alex. Alex just missing that. And this time George recovers. He tries to poke at it, doesn't go out. Alex misses it. Teo misses it. Backhander, centering pass, loose, and the shot misses. Goes way wide. Hits the side of the net. Teo over to Alex. This time he goes. Alex looking for that pass to Maddie. Maddie's going to get it through center ice. Maddie going. Maddie. Backhanded shot. Loose puck. George kicking at it. Maddie shooting at it. George gets pushed down. Second whistle. Maddie skates through the crease just to make sure everybody's okay. And Coach Ashley calling players to back off. Come get a change. Referees having a discussion. Not going to be any subsequent call on that. Sting will send out Robbie, Fergus, and Gavin. Jack and Teo stay on the ice. Robbie wins it. Back to Teo. Teo to Jack, who wasn't quite ready, but he handles it. Up off the glass to the corner. Gavin goes in behind the net. Sting will be wise to kill some time here. Robbie goes to help. Gavin just pins it. Gavin gets it out somehow. Gavin's going to go. Tries to stick to the center. Slot. Loose puck. Second chance. Somebody shoves Gavin down. There was a whistle. Not sure if there will be any kind of a call here. And we are sending Crush number 5 to the box, presumably for the push. Yeah, and the call is body contact, so for that push after the whistle, we're going to see Crush have to serve another penalty kill. Sting on the power play. They remain with the same 5 players. It's going to be... Oh, we got coincidentals. I'm sorry. Gavin's going to go down 2. I guess Gavin touched the puck after the whistle is my guess. Gavin goes for 2. We should have a 5th player come out. Coach Ashley realizing what's going on, and he's going to send Liam. No, he's going to send Edouard. And curfew's going to expire. And so on that little confusion, a little bit of extra time is killed. On the face-off, goes to Robbie. Robbie wraps it to the corner. Edouard goes to the corner. Misses, centering pass. Fergus almost gets it. Crush will skate out and dump. But it's going to be an icing call. That's going to come back down to the Crush end. We got about 30 seconds left before curfew blows a horn. Although I don't see... Yeah, there we are. There's your curfew. Final score, Sting 4, Crush 2. And Everybody comes out to congratulate Nikhil, including Sam, who got to watch that from the best seat in the house. Sting will line up for a game well played. Good effort. Good on the second and third chances. All right. The referees are giving some strong instructions to the players. They don't want to see any shenanigans here. Teams will go and fist bump their opposite benches, and the Zamboni will take the ice. And we'll see you next time here on Sting Hockey. Thanks for watching. How to end this thing.